Hello, I am Shonda Nation, and I have been teaching for 12 years. I currently teach second grade in Volusia County, Florida. There are 5 components of reading. We have phonemic awareness, phonics, fluency, vocabulary, and comprehension. Phonemic awareness is the ability to recognize and manipulate individual phonemes or sounds in the spoken word. It is all verbal. There are no written letters. Phonics is the printed language. It deals with the letters and the various sounds represented by those letters. When you sound out a word, you are dealing with phonics. Fluency is the rate at which a student reads. Once a student is a fluent reader, they no longer focus on reading the text and can focus their attention on understanding the text. Vocabulary is the knowledge of words and the word meaning. It is a big piece of comprehension. Even if a student can decode a word, if they don't know what it means, they will not understand the text. Comprehension is understanding the meaning behind the written word. What is the big picture? What message is the author trying to communicate? The 5 components of reading are connected to writing because to be able to write, one must understand the verbal language, correctly spell, and comprehend text to respond to written prompts. Here are some instructional strategies that you could use. For phonemic awareness, you could use the Kilpatrick 1-minute activities. An example of this is you ask the students to say crab. Now say it again, but don't say The students would say cab. For phonemic awareness, you could have students use the foaming, graphing, mapping strategy. This has students breaking apart words by sounds and graphing them. This helps students identify that sounds can be made by single letters or multiple letters and other phonics rules that come into play. For example, silent E, soft C, and double vowels. For fluency, have students practice repeated reading. Also have students practice reading books at their instructional level. For comprehension, teach students to use graphic organizers, KWL charts, Venn diagrams. Ask students to summarize the stories that you have read. You should also stop and check for understanding as you read. Incorporating strategies like reciprocal teaching will also help with students' comprehension. It is important to use progress monitoring and assessment to monitor if the student is responding to the intervention and to drive our instruction. It is critical to know how the students are doing and where they still need to go. We use many different progress monitoring tools dependent on the deficit. In Volusia County, we use the following. Phonological awareness. We use the Volusia Phonological Awareness Screener, or the VPAS. For phonics, we use the Quick Phonics Assessment, or the QPA. For fluency, we use DIBELS. And for comprehension and vocabulary, we have formative and summative assessments. Most of these are given every 2 weeks. An online research tool that I have found a lot of information to help all of my students is the Reading Rockets website. It can be reached at readingrockets.org. As a reading specialist, I can help support students and teachers by providing training on reading intervention, helping with progress monitoring, helping teachers plan intervention, helping teachers look at data and determine areas of deficits, and also running small groups.